Peace and blessings, family. Once again, it's time for me to check in for a bit with another edition of Spiritual Food for Thought. Well, family, as I always say, I hope that all is well in your relationship with the Creator. I mean, it has to be the most pertinent and time thing that we need to understand, family, is that we need to know who we are in the Creator. That's the biggest thing, because we was created, and there's no question about that reality. None of us are self-made or anything, because you know what? See, the nature of pride is what really dumbs us down to even forget that we are created beings. And so we live for just a life where we just say, whatever make us pursue the happiness and all of these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's all vain, because the things of this world, they are vain right now, but it's going to manifest that reality, that the ways of this world are vanity. Okay, superficial is all these things that's against the perfect will and understanding of our Creator. It causes us to live a life, family, where we violate constantly the laws of nature in opposition to what the Father has in mind. As we live in this artificial world, this world that's just gone crazy and out of hand. And you can't, everything's mixed up. What's bad is good and what's good is bad. And just all this madness, this chaos that we living in. It's about to go to another level. And as I said, family, the time is coming for us who understand and believe we are not going to be able to be at peace with this world and settle for this any longer. So the Father is going to open the door, and we have to. It's not even a matter of choices, because the nature that He's creating us in, we're going to have to walk away from this world as we know it, because it's all lies. Okay, so before I go on with this topic, I want to first say that I'm not no teacher. I'm not anything that has called myself having preeminence over anybody, okay? I'm just a simple lay brother out there, family, just trying to encourage my brothers and sisters out here. You got to seek the Creator for yourself. The Creator is the only one that you can truly get the answers you need for your life to give you an understanding of what your purpose is. I can say this, that your purpose is what's the word I'm trying to say? Your purpose is all in line with the reality that you have to know who and what you are. Okay, to the Father though. It's seeing ourselves through the eyes of our Creator. That's the most important thing that we need, family, because without that, we're headed for our own destruction. Because we're being nothing but led by the spirit of our pride and our self-awareness that's separated from the divine will of the Creator. So we must be freed from these lies that we've been taught. And lies is nothing more than half-truths. You know what I'm saying? Because the kingdom is absolute. And this is the difference in how the Father is showing and teaching us these things, because the things of the kingdom is eternal. Okay, the things of this world are not eternal. You know what I'm saying? It's under the realm of time and space. So this is the realm of our creation, because creation takes time. So it ain't no hocus pocus where it basically said, the Creator said, let there be light, and there was light, and let there be this and that and the other. And us thinking basically that He just snapped this finger like Bewitched or something, and it just happened like that. It ain't that way, family. Creation is the process that we have to go through, and it takes time. Excuse me. But family, with that said, just want to talk about this for a little bit. Okay? Our valley of death experience. Okay? Family, this is where we are right now. It really is simple and plain as that. We are experiencing our death our valley of death experience as we go through this dispensation of time and space, or grace, or whatever, how you prefer to call it. But it's the process of our actual creation that's preparing us for the inheritance of the kingdom of heaven that the Father has ordained for those who do understand, thus believe. Because as I said, family, it ain't about no faith. Faith is going to lead a whole bunch of people to their own destruction. Because the fact that when it's been charged to us and all our getting to get understanding, and then to turn around and just say that this is going to happen and that's going to happen, and it's all about faith. It's faith in Jesus Christ, or faith in Yahusha, or whatever, religion. That's the bottom line, because religion distracts us and it causes us to get caught up in the vain imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Father, that we believe the lies of the devil. Because as I said, family, the devil is the spirit of our pride, which is the spirit of what? Antichrist. Because Antichrist means devil. That's what it means. So the ways of the devil, the ways of darkness, the ways that is constant strife and opposition to the perfect will of our Creator, is the spirit of divine love that makes us one with Him, each other, our fellow creatures, and Mother Earth, and who He brought us all forth from, such as the kingdom of heaven. And as I've said, the kingdom of heaven is all around us. Because you know how it's all around us? Because it's in us. Okay? It's in us. That's what was spoken to us. Know you not that the kingdom of the Most High Power is in you. So the bottom line is, we get caught up in our flesh in this pursuit of happiness and the things of this world, and we lose sight of what really matters. And we need to understand that we are created beings, and we was created to serve the Most High Power and glorify Him in our lives as we walk in the spirit of divine love toward one another. You know what I'm saying? Thus manifest in the kingdom. Well, all of us will know our purpose and our place. And so we'll be free to take that, because we won't have the draw of our flesh in this world upon us no more. So the bottom line is, because these vessels we got right now, family, they can't even handle the spirit. The things of the spirit, they can't handle it. That's why this is not going to inherit or see the kingdom of the Most High Power, where all of us are one in Him. And we see the oneness of all the things around us, as well as understanding the oneness of the kingdom that's in us, because it's the spirit of our Father. So the bottom line is, family, as I said, we must be born again. And this valley of death experience that we are in right now is the thing that's coming forth, that it is happening. Because this has to be overcome by the light and the absolute truth of our Creator in the spirit of His divine love. So the bottom line is, as I've said, this where we are in our flesh, family, this is the realm of death. Because death is anywhere that's separated from the divine love of the Creator. It is. So only works that cut off the flow of light can actually manifest in this place. Because the bottom line is, this place, the foundation of this existence that we experience, our creation process, the root cause of this is the spirit of darkness and the Antichrist spirit that exists in this world. You know what I'm saying? When we start talking about being brought into the oneness of who we are in Christ, we talk about coming into agreement with the divine will of the Creator. And that's absolute. So the thing that's in opposition to this absolute truth of the Creator is we are under the spirit of death. And that's what this is all about. It's our valley of death experience. It's talked about in Psalms, and it was saying, yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, say I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Okay? This experience where we are right now, this is the valley of death, because guess what? When you stop and really look at it and stuff, this is the realm that the powers of darkness have been allowed for a season to try those of us who do understand and believe, and that are truly walking after and trying to understand the ways of our Creator. But we can't understand the ways of our Creator, family, but by being born of His Spirit that gives us His mind. And as we begin to understand the reality, family, that all the Creator wanted from us is to be ourselves, but with the understanding of His mind. That's all He ever wanted. So to me, that's a game changer. When we begin to understand that the Father looks at us, He sees the finished product. But yet, He also realizes that we have to go through this process. And that's why it was spoken to us. Those who endure to the end, the same shall be delivered. Saved, or whatever word you want to use. It's ultimately us being put in our place under the divine order of our Creator in His kingdom. And so the bottom line, we have to overcome this valley of death experience. And the only way it's possible is by what? By way of the Spirit of our Creator. The only way we can overcome this. You know, as you just kind of look at the fact that all the stuff that's going on today, we can plainly see this world is total opposite of the Creator. And so our valley of death experience, this is the experience of overcoming the Antichrist spirit, which is the spirit of our flesh that's in us, by the Spirit of the Most High Power, is under the spirit of His divine love. Okay? Because it takes understanding to walk in that spirit of divine love. So if we don't have the understanding of our Creator, we can never see these things. Because in this valley of death experience, family, we continue to walk in the spirit of pride and self-awareness that separates us from the understanding of what our Creator actually wants from us. And so we have to understand that we have to overcome this experience of the valley of death. Because death is anywhere that's separated or in opposition to the divine will of our Creator. And we got to understand that. And so as He continues to draw us closer to Him and give us the understanding we need to understand ourselves as the creative beings that we are and understanding our purpose. And first step is understanding that all He ever meant for us to be is ourselves, but with the understanding of His mind. Because we haven't had His understanding. We've been walking in the flesh. And so what? Here's the world we live in. You know, we have to be delivered from that. And the only one that can deliver us from this darkness, family, is our Creator. And He ain't far away. He's right here. But we gotta understand that. And that's why we have to continue to ask for a greater portion of His Spirit to give us the understanding we need to overcome this valley of death experience. Okay, so, excuse me, family, with that said, I guess, it really ain't too much to say about this, because this realm here clearly is the realm of death. You know what I'm saying? It's a place of separation and not being one and understanding the divine will of our Creator. That really makes it powerful for us to walk in this world and exist in divine purpose. Because family, if we don't understand why we even here, then our motivations is clearly the motivations of the spirit of darkness for them to manifest the lust and all the things that they desire. Because family, we are spirit beings, and we made up of spirits. As I said, every cell in our body is a spirit over that cell. And so it's a lot going on, family. But the bottom line is, the Father, what He's doing is simplifying His message. Because He's going to teach us things like why we do the things we do, why we think the way we think, all of these things. And family, these are the keys of the kingdom is that as the Father reveals the simple mysteries of the kingdom by taking us through this process and then showing us what he's doing and why he's doing it. And the more he shares with us, the more closer we come to him, because our spirit man is being made alive. So our minds begin to make sense of the things that the Father is telling. And as our Creator family, in pureness of spirit and stuff, we can't resist the will of our Father. And there ain't nothing we desire to do. You know what I'm saying? We want to understand. And because the beauty is that once we understand these things, family, our nature is being changed. And once our nature is changed, we can only be subject to the things that's what? Under the nature of the divine love of the Creator. We can't walk in opposition to that. And so the bottom line is, because ultimately the Father's greatest desire and his goal is to what? See the manifestation of his kingdom come forth. Where there won't be anything that's antichrist spirit, no works of the flesh is going to be a part of the kingdom. And this is what we need to understand. So pretty much, family, I guess that's all I got to say about that. You know, this is our valley of death experience, and we must overcome this experience. And the only way we can do that is through the power of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit of our Creator makes us one with him, each other, our fellow creatures, and Mother Earth, who he brought us all forth from, such as the kingdom of heaven. So, family, I pray the Father bless you and keep you and meet your every need, family, as long as you continue to seek him out for yourself. Because if we keep seeking him out for ourselves, we will reach our destination. And that's the kingdom of heaven, where we'll all be one. So with that said, family, till next time, I'll say one love and peace.